Taron Egerton as Wolverine, I've already talked about this. This is the casting I want. Which automatically means if somebody else gets it, I hate them. That's a joke. That's the internet mentality people have with fan casting. But no, seriously, I think he's great. He's got the look, he's got the attitude, and he's young. But let's talk about his thoughts on this since he was actually asked about it. So if you've seen Kingsman, you know he can act. Taron can definitely act. Now, there was reports a little while back that he was in talks, or at least in consideration, for Wolverine for Marvel Studios. Now, at one point, there was rumors going as far back as First Class that they were actually looking at him for something in the X-Men, but it never ended up panning out. I don't know if that's Wolverine. I'm inclined to believe it was probably Cyclops at the time, but right now, if it is Wolverine, who really knows? Like I've said, I've supported it, and I will support it if he gets it. Actually asking him did take place during an interview since those rumors popped up, and when they openly asked him about it, he said that he hasn't heard anything about it, but that he would have loved to do it if the opportunity was there. Now, to me, this goes two ways. A lot of actors say they've never heard of any rumors. They outright deny it. Examples specifically with Marvel Studios is if you say that you're in the running or casting for something, you're probably not getting it. There was two actors, one of them specifically Asa Butterfield, who blew it and said, yeah, I auditioned for Spider-Man, this and that. Marvel Studios straight up was like, nope, because you went against their code. Don't talk about it. If you guys remember Brie Larson, she was at San Diego Comic-Con where they announced that she was Captain Marvel. She literally denied that she was cast about an hour and a half before that panel. So this is common, right? But to me, I believe that yes, he hasn't sat down with them, talked to them about it seriously, but I have no doubt that he sat down with Marvel Studios, with people at Disney, that he's looked at some of these roles, and of course he would love to do it. You know, it would guarantee him at least another 20 years of work. I mean, no brainer. Who wouldn't want that, right? And also to take on Wolverine, such an iconic character, yeah, you probably want that, right? Like that's money and a job you can guarantee for the rest of your life. So yeah, I think there's some degree of truth to this, but not as much as people are willing to think there is. And will he audition? I think so. They're gonna call him in. He's been a lot of people's fan favorite. Whether he gets it or not, that's a whole nother discussion here. And, you know, when we hear more about it, we'll talk about it. But to me personally, I hope he gets it. Just right now, I think he's telling the truth. He hasn't sat down and talked to them yet because they're not moving forward with it yet.